You all find yourselves standing in the middle of Loudwater. And
Do we happen to know each other? Or?
Nope, you don't know each other unless you want to know each other. So you found yourselves in Loudwater, and a lot of you have asked around for the nearest inn to find some room and board to get you by until you get situated or find work. And you find yourselves on the northern area of Loudwater, and they have a large merchant area in the shape of a triangle that's flanked by a couple of churches, one to Tyr, the other to Lathander. In the middle there is a huge wizard tower, and then of course on the very north end of that merchant plaza stands the Yawning Worm Inn. You find yourselves outside of there, and with that we'll go ahead and we'll do some introductions for the players. So just introduce who you are, who you're playing, one thing no one else knows about your character that you might perceive, and give a description. Anyhow, we will start with Jose.
Of course, start with the person who had nothing prepared. Shucks. Alright, so yeah, so characters. That's for Dragonborn. Of the Silver Persuasion. Because I've lost connection.
Oh yeah, it's showing you're reconnected though.
Okay, cool. Well, you wouldn't know anything about personality-wise. I'll keep disconnecting. Weird. Am I disconnecting in TeamSpeak too?
No, you're still here.
It's probably just
Fading a bit.
hopefully I don't have to restart my computer anytime soon.
I'm just trying to wonder what's up, because I see Truman disconnected as well.
I did?
Yeah, from Fantasy Grounds. I don't know if you are still connected or not.
I appear to be connected.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, so like I said, Silver type of Dragonborn. Seems to constantly jut his eyes around to the corners, like he's looking around over his shoulder constantly. And speaks with a loud, boisterous voice. And says, where the hell did I put that thing? And says, Ava Yorn, fellow Toviari.
Excellent. Alright, and we'll move over to John for his introduction.
Alright, Jean Kirstein, a cloaked warrior with a long sword at his side and shield on his back. He's dressed in all black. Jean has the look of a wanderer. He's got the mannerisms of a man who's traveled alone for too long. And one thing you might perceive about him that no one else knows, including myself. Can we get back to that one, Keith? Because I haven't really thought of that.
No, you're on the spot.
One thing that you might perceive that he would, I don't know, kill somebody who threatened a creature or something from his own homeland.
I think I'll give you a hardened for now. We'll come back to you.
Thank you.
All right, Raheem, you're up next.
Sure. I'm a half elf. My name is Toki Laru, and I'm wearing like a leather armor, and I guess I would have like some kind of hooded cloak of sorts. I look very like the hood's not up and hood's down, and I look very optimistic, wide-eyed, and like just staring at people as they go by, saying hi as they walk by, and they look kind of disgruntled and stuff like that. I just kind of stick out of the crowd a bit. I just look optimistic and happy.
Awesome.
All about me. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I can think.
Okay, and I guess we'll move over to Ghost, being played by Truman.
Alright, Ghost is a quiet man. He sticks to the shadows, kind of away from the groups most of the time. He don't like large crowds. He appears to be young, in his teens still probably, standing about 5'4", around 132 pounds. He has black hair and gray eyes, wears plain brown leather, and commoner's clothing at this time. His skin is a little pale, and he carries quite an arsenal of weapons, I believe. A couple daggers, a pouch of darts, a rapier, and a short bow strapped to his back. Rapier on his right hip. That's Ghost. Oh, he's apparently mute.
Okay. Alright, good job. Alright, so anyhow, you guys find yourselves, once again, you are standing outside of an inn, which has the name Yawning Worm Inn, up on the sign. At the entrance, someone has carved out an intricate form of the head of a dragon, with steps leading up into its yawning mouth that enters into the inn. It's a 2-story inn, and it looks to be bustling. It's quite busy. There's a lot of people coming to and from the town. It also overlooks the main drag that enters through the northern gate into Loudwater. Anyhow, so you're all you've asked about finding a good inn. You've been pointed in this direction, and you find it. You find yourselves standing outside, sizing it up, as well as the rest of you that are standing outside.
I walk into the inn.
Okay. So you walk into the inn, going through the yawning mouth of the worm there, and you enter into a fairly bright area that's got a bunch of tables. There's a lot of smoke in the air from people smoking pipes. People are eating, drinking. You do hear a bard singing some tunes over in the corner. And as you enter in, you are greeted by an older gentleman with salt and pepper colored hair. He's got a pretty trimmed black beard. He stands about 6 feet tall, and wearing an apron, and he's cleaning out a mug as you enter in. He bellows out, "Welcome."
I say, "Good day, sir." Good day, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent. What can I do for you today?
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm recently in town, and I'm looking for a nice place to stay and to rest my head.
Then look no further. as we are the only inn in town, and I must say, we have quite a reputation.
Oh,
Again,
really? Is it a good reputation?
I would hope to think so, as we've got a steady business,
Awesome.
warm beds, good food, and a decent selection of drinks. So you're looking
Nice,
for a
nice.
place to stay for tonight?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Because it's this being the only place in town. I just wanted to, ask a few questions about this, loud water, and also want to learn more about this place.
Oh, excellent. What kind of questions do you have?
I don't know. Have anything like strange or anything been happening as of late?
Well, there has been a lot of sightings of orcs raiding in the woods up to the north of here. Then I've heard rumors trickling in from people over in the small town of Dantum, off to the northeast, about half a day's away, saying something about giant bugs attacking people. There's a mage somewhere in town. He's looking for some people to try and take care of the pest problem. Can't remember his name now.
Oh wow, that's that. Oh well, maybe you can help me if I really would like to order a drink. Maybe it'll come to your mind after a while.
Okay. What do you have in mind? Or would you like a specialty drink?
I'll stick with classic mead.
Alright. And he grabs a mug and uncorks one of the kegs there, pours you out some, hands it off to you, says that'll be a silver piece.
SAO, thanks. How about wait? So, out of game, quick.
Yes.
I have some gold. So
Okay.
if I were to give him one of my gold, he'd be able to give me change and stuff like that, or
Yeah.
do I know about this? Or?
Yep. He'll give you change.
Okay. So I give him one. I give him a piece of gold and
Okay.
change.
Alright, and he hands you your change back. And would you like to set up arrangements for your room tonight?
Sure. Yeah, definitely. Why not? How much is that?
It'd be 20 silver pieces for the night, and that includes dinner.
How much silver equates to one gold?
Let me double check. Make sure I'm remembering
10.
it right. Did someone have a question there?
No, he was saying it was just 10.
Yeah. Yeah, the conversion's 10, so that's, in essence, 2 gold pieces.
Okay. So I give him 2 gold pieces.
Alright. And he tells you your room will be upstairs. It'll be the last room on the right-hand side.
Great. I'm gonna continue to finish my drink and I'll just hang out down here for a bit.
Alrighty.
Hopefully you remember that name of that wizard.
I'll ask around and see if someone remembers what the name of that wizard is.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And with that, we still have 3 adventurers that are standing outside. One of them, trying to remember how to pronounce your name, Verithis Thurglish. I butchered the hell out of it.
You could just say Balasar. It's probably easier.
Ah, thank you.
he's just admiring the way the craftsmanship, the workmanship that somebody put into making this. Of course, since it's a dragon's head, so.
Gotcha. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a. We'll go with history. Give me a history check, please. I don't know if you.
Okay.
Okay. Righty. Yep. It looks pretty nice. But you know nothing about who made it, though. And then, of course,
Wait.
we also have a human fighter staying outside. And a seedy-looking human in dark leathers.
Well, Balasar would say, come, friends, let's enter. I will follow you.
Yeah, Ghost will enter the tavern. Or inn.
Okay. Alright, so Ghost, you enter in, and you see that the place has got quite a few people. There's only a couple tables left. There's quite a few seats up at the bar, though. You do notice one of the people just entered a few moments before you guys entered. Sitting up there.
You cut out there a little bit at the end. I'll go sit at the bar.
Alright, so you go and have a seat at the bar. The bartender asks you, what can I get for you, sir? Oh, one of the quiet types, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna drink, so I'll just shake my head no.
No. Okay, are you here for a room?
I'll nod.
Okay, well, that'll be 20 silver pieces.
Okay, I give him 2 gold.
Okay. He hands it, or he nods and says thank you. Your room will be upstairs, to the left, last room on the right.
Alright, look for a dark corner or something to sit in.
Alright, you're looking around. The only 2 tables are a booth that is in the middle of the room over on the left side. It's about 2 booths away from the stairs that go upstairs. And then there is a round table that holds 6 chairs, and it's in the middle of the room closest to the bard that is singing on stage.
I don't want to sit by the bard. I'll sit in the most secluded spot I could find.
So, which one? The booth?
anywhere not near the bar?
So there are 2 tables. One that is a booth, 2 booths away from the stairs going up, and there is a 6
that'd be
table
great.
in front of the bar. Okay.
The booth.
And the bartender looks over at the Dragonborn, kind of looks up at you, and what can I do for you? Are you hungry? Seeking a place to stay for the night?
Very much so. And I would like a room to stay. Yes, that would be great.
Well, great. We've got us a deal. 20 silver pieces, and that includes dinner for tonight.
Belisar looks around, starts grabbing at his clothing and his armor, says, I have no money.
You have no money. I'll tell you what, come closer.
I said it's okay, barkeep.
Oh,
It's
it
okay,
is.
barkeep. I said, yeah, this guy, he can stay in my room. Why not? He seems like a trusty fellow.
Ah, okay, very well. So I guess you get lucked out, and this
And
kind gentleman's
I wanna
going
order
to put
him
you
a
up for the night.
Ah, thank you, kind sir. Very much appreciated.
Very welcome. Never seen a Dragonborn before, so this is fun. And I order him a drink.
Ah, well, what would you like to drink, Mr. Dragon Man?
I know not of drinks of area. What you have?
This meat is good.
Meat it is.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So he will serve you up a glass of mead. And so what is Jean Kirstein doing outside?
He's going in.
All right. So you enter into the inn, walking right through a cloud of smoke from everyone smoking pipes in the room. And the barkeeper, as you're choking on it, he's all, oh, sorry about that. Are you looking for a place to stay for the night?
Yes, and also I would like a drink as well.
Ah, well, come on and have a seat here at the bar. Room for the night will be 20 silver pieces, and that includes dinner. What kind of drink would you like?
I'll take the special.
Ah, a purple worm shot. Excellent. That'll
Yep,
be
one of
one
those.
silver piece, please.
Okay, I'll pay up for the room, dinner, and the purple dragon shooter.
Ah, it's not a purple dragon shooter. It's a purple worm shooter. You know there is a difference.
Yeah, that one.
You know?
Of course, I've been around. I'll take one of those.
Excellent. All right, so you are now sitting up at the bar next to a human, or no, I'm sorry, a half elf and a dragonborn. And are you going to be getting a room tonight? You said.
Yes, I paid for I paid the 2 gold for the room as well.
All right, your room will be upstairs, on the left side, all the way at the end, on the left side.
Left side, at the end. Got it. Alright, I'm down in this drink.
I watch him down the drink.
Wow. You might want to slow down there, young adventurer. That stuff has a way of sneaking up on you.
I sneak up on it. All right. Do I have to make a saving throw or something?
No. Would you like another one?
No, one will do. But do I have to roll a saving throw?
No. No saving throw needed. Alright. So, what brings you lads here to Loudwater? I'd say from the way you're looking around and whatnot, you seem to be new to these parts.
I'm driven by, I don't know, you could call it a sort of wanderlust. It just keeps me roaming around, looking around nature and the world and seeing the differences throughout the lands.
Oh, well, nice to have you around here. What about
this
you, Dragon
barkeep
Man?
told me that. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, go ahead.
Balasar, I'm assuming that's you was asking me what he's doing there, so he's going to reply. He says, excuse me. I seek out the Dantum Woods. There is something in there I must get rid of. I must investigate.
Dantum Woods, you say? Ah, I too have heard of the Dantum Woods.
Ah, who is that? And I turn to see who the hell it is.
My name is Jean Kirstein, and you?
Ah, the name is very hard for you to pronounce. You may call me Balasar.
Greetings, Balazar. Well met.
Well met to you, and clink his drink, if he has a drink.
I clink my drink to theirs.
I clink mine as well.
Yes, and this young fellow here, he is very nice. He buys me drink in room.
I should have met him before I paid.
I said, hey, you know, I'm trying to make friends here, and I hear that in the woods that there are actually orcs up here. There, you know, and yeah, check that out sometime. But there is also apparently very large, bugs attacking people, and the wizard is trying to recruit people to stop that from happening.
Interesting. Maybe we could investigate that, but there's only 3 of us here. Surely 4 would be a more ideal number.
I couldn't agree with you more. Who do you suggest?
I don't know. Maybe there's somebody in this room somewhere.
We need someone
available.
sneaky. You know, someone quiet and sneaky, almost like a ghost or something, you know?
Yes, like a spirit of some kind.
Yeah, go approach the group.
You like how we tied that together, huh, Keith?
Yeah. And as you
Hey,
mentioned,
sir,
Dantum
how are you?
Woods, the bartender, his ears, he kind of turns and pays more attention. And he saw Dantum Woods, you say? I'm hearing a lot of bad things coming from that area. As a matter of fact, we just heard reports this morning that the logging camp up there by Dantum Woods was recently raided by orcs, and there's only one person who survived. He jumped into the river, and they kind of fished him out. He was almost dead, but supposedly a huge force of orcs came in and captured a bunch of the loggers, chained them up, and marched them off.
Wow, that's intense. Who was the man who survived?
His name was Darius. I believe the Church
Sorry,
of
you were cut
Lathander, they're taking care of him, trying to help him with his many wounds that he suffered.
What was his name again? You got cut off for a second there.
His name is Darius. He's currently over at the Church of Lathander. That church there, I think they call it Light of Lathander or something like that. But anyhow, they're tending his wounds.
Maybe we could visit him. Do you think that he'd be up for that?
I couldn't say. He was pretty bad this morning. Barely
User in your
survived.
channel timed out.
Oh, we must check. Who knows what these orcs could be planning? Maybe trying to attack this town next.
Yeah, hopefully someone will stop him, and perhaps even you.
Oh, we'll definitely have to check it out. What do you guys think?
Hold on, something secret's going on, and let's take a look at that. Someone put the backspace on the wrong spot.
Alright, let me check something here. Stand by.
Ah, well, let's see.
That's a big oops.
Someone rolled a 1, I see.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, perhaps you guys will fill that role and take care of this orc menace for us.
roll it in the
User
tower.
entered your channel.
I'm sorry? What's that? Someone was saying something. No?
User disconnected.
I said
from
I'll
your
roll that in
channel.
the tower. I rolled it before you finished typing.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Alright. So, Ghost, you came up to the bar to order some drinks?
Yep.
User entered your channel.
Right. And, what would you like, sir? Mead?
I'll nod.
Alright, that'll be a silver piece.
I'll give him a silver.
Alrighty. Okay. So, who's... John is still laughing. You laughing at the horrible slip there?
Yeah, it is kind of funny too because I ordered a shot and I already downed it, so.
Yeah. Just roll with it.
Kind of weird that I'd have a full drink just show up in front of me.
Gotcha. So, I hear you guys are looking for a sneaky guy. Maybe this guy is the type of person you might
Not
be looking
sneaky
for.
enough.
I've heard he's pretty dodgy.
Yes, we need a quiet person. I am not so good.
He does seem sneaky.
Certainly does. This guy, why not let him join our little campaign?
Well, I bought everybody a round of drinks.
I already have my drink. I'm still sipping it.
No, Balsar starts to... He chugs down the one he got before. He grabs the other one and says, thank you, new friend. This will be delicious. Yes? That's how I say it? Yes? Okay. He
Yeah,
drinks
delicious
it.
sounds right.
Awesome.
I think that's the second drink he gave me, and I put it on the counter because I'm still drinking my first one. I haven't finished. I assume it's pretty big. It's a pint, you know.
Yep. Yeah, perhaps if you guys were to take care of these orcs, the mayor of the town or the town council, probably the council would probably be more inclined to maybe set up a reward fund for you guys. But of course, there's lots of adventures that come and go, and some are never to be heard from again.
Well, that won't be us.
Oh,
We'll definitely act and stop those orcs.
gotcha.
Hell yeah.
So, while you guys are talking about it, so are you forming up a party to head off into Dantum Woods? Are you looking
Sure,
for
why
more
not,
people?
guys?
I don't know. I think the four of us could handle it. Like this strong Dragonborn guy, he could handle like anything, and and this other guy, he looks good. He looks strong, and that quiet guy, he seems quiet. So
A tad sneaky. But what are our skill sets?
Oh, okay.
oh,
Well,
yeah, I tell the party that I'm a warlock. I could do magics.
I'm armed in heavy armor and a sword. I'm what you would consider more of a soldier.
A fellow armor wearer. Yes, fight together.
And then other guy.
Yeah, he's quiet. That's his skill. That's his skill.
Yes, I forget. He very sneaky.
He's able to move undetected.
Yeah, that's a perfect skill. You never know when we may have to sneak around some orcs. So I think we're pretty set. Oh wait, maybe we might need a healer of sorts, someone to help us in case we get hurt. Ask the barkeep, or innkeep rather, if he knows any healers that may be able to help us on our journey.
well, I don't know of any offhand. If you do go by the light of Lathander, you might ask over there. They might have a new alkalite or somebody who might be willing to aid you. As well, if you'd like for me to keep an eye out for any other adventurers that might be looking for work, I could send them your way.
That'd be great. That'd be perfect, actually. And just try to remember that wizard's name when you get a chance. And we'll probably be back sometime soon.
Ah, excellent. So, if someone were to come by and inquire about work, when are you guys heading off to Dantum Woods?
What time of day is it actually right now?
It's in the later evening. It's the sun's going down right now, so it's about sunset.
Okay, we're probably... Hold on, one sec. Yeah, we'll probably be leaving soon. But I think that we'll probably rest for the night, but I think before we rest, maybe you should go ahead and check over the church to see whether or not we can have someone ready for tomorrow morning.
Most
A
excellent.
great idea.
So I guess we head over to the church now, right? Right, guys? All
I'm
agree?
with you. Yep.
Yes. Ask many questions.
You too, quiet guy. Come on.
Excellent. And I'm going to give each one of you guys an inspiration point. So it's on your character sheet, so if you ever need or want to use it, it's there. So you guys...
Mine's already been checked off. Is it supposed to be?
Yeah, basically a check means you have one. Because you can only have one inspiration point at a time. So that just means you got one.
Where do you see the inspiration points?
Right next to your name
Yeah, on the main page.
on the first sheet.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you know how it works, but basically inspiration allows you to use advantage on an attack roll or even a skill check of your choosing. And how advantage works is you roll 2d20s and you take the high score.
Great, sounds good.
Okay. So you all start heading off over towards the light of Lathander, which just so happens to be almost right behind the inn. It's a huge church that looks like it's probably about 3 stories high in a white marble-ish stone that it's made out of. Alright, so just so we can get Truman here on the right track on typing it. So Truman, you type /W space GM space, and then for now just put test so we can test it out.
That's alright, it doesn't matter.
It's a slash first, then the W, not the other way around.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Alright, so John got it. Okay, no problem. Yep, you got it. Good job. And now that I typed
Thank
to
you.
you, all you gotta do is /R and then your message to respond back. So, to make it easier for you. No problem. Okay, so you guys proceed to enter the inn through the elaborate yawning worm's head, and you turn around, or you head towards the left to go towards the back end of the inn, towards the light of Lathander. And like I said, it's about a 3-story tall church built out of white marble, and with the sun setting, it hits off of it, and it has a pinkish tint to it with the sunlight. You enter in through the front doors, which are currently open. Above the archway, there's a fresco that simulates the rising sun as it would enter. And as you enter in, you enter into a very large hall. Right there as you enter in, there's a couple pews on either side. There's a fountain of holy water, a donation box, and all about the room you see a lot of green plants growing on the back sides of the pews. They've really dressed it up with a lot of plants in here. And down on the far end of the hall you see the altar with the a statue of Lathander, who appears to be in an elvish form, and beaming from his head like a halo, you see the rays of sunlight that are made out of gold. Up there by the altar, you see a guy laying down on a stretcher, and there's some acolytes that are coming and going, bandaging them up. And there's a nearby priest that is on his knees next to him. Looks like he's eyes closed in a deep prayer for him.
So we must find this Darius.
Yes, we must. I put silver piece in the donation box.
Excellent.
I see a guy standing at the altar praying, right? Or is that like I'll decide?
You do see a person who's actually kneeling. He's down on his knees in between the altar and a person that is lying down on like a stretcher or a cot next to the altar.
Oh.
There's some acolytes coming and going.
Okay. So I want to go to an acolyte that's not constantly like I'm sure that the priest who is praying towards this guy. I'm sure the guy in the cot is Darius. At least I assume it is. And I want to talk to someone who isn't busy trying to heal him.
All right. You notice one acolyte who looks like he's just going around tidying up the pews, cleaning up any debris that's on the floor, kind of cleaning up the place. He's got some curly brown hair.
That guy.
It's a human. He says, can we help you? Are you here for Mass? We'll be having a Mass here in a couple hours.
No, we're not here for Mass. We heard that a young man named Darius was injured in the woods by a band of orcs, and we're here to do a few things. One, to see if we could talk to him, and two, to see if we could possibly, recruit an acolyte to help us purge the forest of the orcs.
Well, I might be available. I'll have to ask the priest here if I can go with you. But you can go up there. I think Darius just woke up recently, so it's actually a good time. You might be able to catch up with him and chat with him. Okay, so Amanda, you're sorry, Amanda. So you're on TeamSpeak now.
Yes, sir. I've been listening.
Okay, all right. So you're ready to join us?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to say that you went to the Yawning Worm Inn to also get a room for the night. You heard rumors that there might be work to be had, either logging or maybe some adventures out in the nearby borderlands. And after you got your room from the barkeep over there, he mentioned that there was a group of adventurers that had just left just a couple minutes ago, and we're heading over to the Light of Lathander, and they might be willing to take you on to go with them, as they're going to be going into Dantum Woods. Something about taking out some orcs. So if you're okay with that, we'll plug you in.
Sounds good. Sorry I had a coughing fit. I was listening, but having a hard time coughing or talking.
Okay, no problem. Alright, so anyhow, you quickly leave and head around the corner over to the Light of Lathander, and as you're approaching, you see the group that the bartender had mentioned just entering into the church over there. Alright, so you're in the neighborhood. And action.
So the whole group is inside the church right now?
Yeah, they're right there at the entrance. Looks like the half-elf is just inside talking to an alkalite. He's human with curly brown hair. And the rest of you guys, you see... go ahead and describe your character for them so they know what they're seeing approach them.
Okay, my name is Vi. I'm a female human sorcerer. 28, so, you know, not super young. I'm rather tall for a girl, 5'7", 140 pounds. I've lived a fairly sheltered life. I like reading books. I like studying. However, I've gotten tired of that. Go out and see the world. I'm coming out of my shell. So sometimes I pop off and say things that are inappropriate. So beware.
All right. So the three of you that just entered, you kind of look back behind you, and you see this female human approaching.
Oh, hello there. How are you?
Very well, sir. And you?
I'm good. We're travelers. Are you traveling as well?
Yes, I'm just out to see the world. I'm looking for adventure.
Well, this is good fortune then, because that's actually what we're doing right now as well.
Wonderful. Would you care to have another companion in your adventure?
Yes, we would. Just a second. Let me take a look at what secret stuff's going on real quick. Okay. All right, Truman. Anyway, yes, we would. Let me introduce you to our band here. We have Balasar, the Dragonborn, and also Toki, the half-elf over here.
Hello.
Why, hello,
Hello,
miss.
gentlemen.
How are you tonight?
Very well, sir. Very nice to meet you.
He bows.
Great. Yeah, we're just about to talk to this the priest, I believe, over here, and Darius to hopefully get some, info about these orcs that are in the forest. You like to fight some orcs?
Oh, as long as it's magic and not physical. I can't say that I'm too good with arm-to-arm fighting.
Awesome, me either. I'm a warlock. I use magics too.
Fantastic.
Awesome. So let's go talk to this priest.
All
And
right.
I walk over to the priest.
All right. So you guys approach, and the altar, dressed in his vestments that are made in gold and white, stands up, and he gives you a nod, and says, "Are you friends of Darius?"
I say we don't know Darius personally, but we heard that he was injured by a band of orcs while in the forest. The Dantum Woods?
Yes. He was very badly injured, very near death when we fished him out of Dantum River. Anyhow,
Is he a
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, you keep fading in and out, so I wasn't too sure when you stopped talking, but go on, what were you going to say?
Anyhow, my name is Deliminon, and Darius just recently awoke. If you're friends, you are more than welcome to approach and see how he is and talk.
Yeah, we're friends.
Notes.
Then by all means, enjoy the company. I have some things to attend to. One of my acolytes is trying to get to my attention, so I will go chat with him while you guys speak with Darius.
Alright, guys, let's go. Let's go talk to this guy.
Sounds good.
I mean, let's go talk to our friend.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Gentlemen, if it's not too presumptuous on my part, exactly what are we trying to find out?
Well, we're just trying to gather some basic intel from Darius, who was attacked by the orcs. Maybe you could tell us how many there were, which way they were going, stuff like that.
I see.
Alright, so Keith, do we see him?
Yeah, so you see Darius. He's over on a cot about 20 feet away from you, lying there, and he seems to be looking over at you all with a look of wonder in his eyes as to who you all might be, since he overheard something about you guys being friends with him.
Okay, well, I'll approach him and address him and say, "Greetings, Darius. No need to worry. We're just a traveling group of adventurers, and we just wanted to ask you a few questions about your recent
User entered your
experience
channel.
into the Dantum Woods."
Well, I'm a logger up there at the logging camp. And, yesterday, we were attacked in the middle of the night by orcs. And they slew any of us that fight it and didn't give up. I was able to crawl my way into the river as they were rounding everyone up who did surrender. They chained everybody up. And then I did hear a name, the large one. Some orcs mentioned his name, Grotfang. Something about marching to their slave pits. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember what the name of those slave pits were. Drazu, that's right. The slave pits of Drazu, somewhere past the Dantum Woods to the north. It sounds like they're rounding
Dantum Woods to
everyone
the
up
north.
that they can.
Okay, and now try to remember. Try really hard to remember. Do you remember about how many orcs were in this raiding party?
Wow, it seemed like they were everywhere. And he pauses for some time as he's mentally going back and pictured the battle in his mind. Around a dozen? I think there was about a dozen of them. There were some goblins. They had, there were some goblins with them as well. Some of them were even riding a big old boar as well.
Did they sneak up on you, or did they give away some kind of clue, like a horn or something? And how did they attack you? With swords or like with bows?
There were spells hurled. There was grasping vines coming up out of the ground at our feet. There was demonic fires, lightning falling from the sky. There was arrows. They had these wicked axes. Man, it was horrible.
So you guys were completely ambushed.
Yes, that we were.
We're planning to travel to that logging camp. Is there anybody you want us to look for in case we stumble across anybody in the slave pits or anywhere near there?
Well, hopefully everyone's still alive, but there were a few that they slayed where they stood. Well, hopefully Old Man Yondar is still alive. He was the guy in charge of the logging
if I find
camp.
him, I'll bring him back.
Oh, thank you. Alright, and it looks like we have another player who's joining us. So we'll try and get him in. Welcome, Dennis.
Hello?
So, which character are you going to be playing tonight?
Well, I was trying to determine the makeup of the group to know which one might be the most helpful. Otherwise, I'd probably lean towards the fighter right now.
We don't have that awesome halfling monk available.
Unfortunately, I think he's too high a level. I think he's like 4th level now.
Nice,
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yep, he's a little too high for this adventure. Maybe down the road you'll see him again. Anyhow, Jose is playing a Dragonborn Paladin. Then we have John is playing a human fighter. Raheem, he is playing a half-elf warlock. Truman is playing Ghost, a rogue / psi warrior. And Amanda is playing a human sorcerer. So that's the lineup for tonight so far.
You
So
keep
yeah,
What's that?
you keep cutting out. I got maybe half of that. It comes in and out.
Okay. I'm going to change my talk key to a different one. Maybe it's that
yeah, like
button.
when you're introducing the characters, you would say the race and then what class that would be cut out. It was like every other word was being cut out.
Alright. Just let me know if I start cutting out again.
Seems okay right now.
Okay, so going over it again, we have Jose. He is playing a Dragonborn Paladin. Then we have John, who is playing a human fighter. Raheem is playing a half-elf warlock. Truman is playing a human rogue psi-fighter. And Amanda is playing a human sorcerer.
So yeah, I think I'll play Andreas, Revenant Fighter.
All right.
Hey, Keith,
Yes.
can you tell me which characters belong to which people? Character names?
The one on the very left there that says birth this whatever. I can't pronounce it. His last name is Balazar. That belongs to Jose. The next one over there, John Kirsten, that is being played by John. And then Andres will be played by Dennis. Tokalaru, that is being played by Raheem. And then Ghost is being played by Truman.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Alright. Andres, let me look through here. I think I saw something to get you pulled in here. Yes. During the last time you were sleeping, something spoke to you in your dreams, mentioning that if you were to head to Dantum Woods and take arms against the orcs, something that is behind the orcs is perhaps behind your curse that you awoke from.
Excellent.
And anyhow, so you headed off towards Dantum Woods. Dantum Woods lies along the river Dantum, and taking the road towards that area, which is a border town next to some wilds, there lies a town by the name of Loudwater. It's got less than about 2,000 people, and there's only one inn here, which you find yourself outside of. You speak with the barkeep briefly, and he mentions that there is a group of adventurers that is forming up, and they had just left about 15 to 20 minutes ago to the Light of Lathander, which is a church basically just right back behind where the inn is. And so you head around back there towards that church, and you look in through the entrance, and you see a party of 5 other people inside there that the bartender gave you the description of. You see them inside up at the altar talking to a person that is lying down on a cot currently. And probably Ghost will make you out first. So Ghost, you will see Andres. Go ahead and give me a description of your character, Dennis.
Okay, Andreas is tall and slender. He moves with an almost supernatural grace. He has pale, ashen skin with black eyes with a single point of yellow in the center of each. He has long, thick black hair with streaks of white through it. His fingers are long and slender, ending with almost claw-like fingernails, which are black. And he's covered in shrouds of dark cloth, though you can catch glimpses of his armor beneath it, Also noticeable is he's wearing a necklace of raven feathers and bone.
Intriguing.
But shortly after Ghost spots you guys, the rest of you guys, as Darius is talking, you guys are kind of looking around, and you also notice this dark figure standing in the entrance to the light of Lathander.
Is that me?
You cut out again, Keith.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Shortly after Ghost spots Andrus, the rest of you spot Andrus, the dark figure at the entrance to the light of Lathander there.
Greetings, traveler.
I offer nod. Greetings. I was sent here. I was told that you may be going on a journey here soon.
Oh, well, yes. As a matter of fact, we are. We're just gaining a little bit of information, and we do plan to travel out soon. I'm John Kirstein, by the way.
I'm Andreas. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Greetings and well met.
Yep, greetings. I'm Toki Laru.
Would it be agreeable that I travel with you?
Oh, that'd be great. Just trying to defeat the orcs and, save the forest and stuff. Should be good times.
Yep, I'm cool with it.
What is this in my ear? I'm digging around in there.
Hey, are you okay?
I don't know yet.
What's wrong?
We have priests who can look at that.
Something wiggles within me ear.
I asked one of the acolytes to look at him.
As you're making that commotion, you do see the acolyte that you guys briefly spoke to, the one with the curly brown hair, approaching after talking with the high priest. And as he approaches, he bows, and he says, greetings. Oh, by the way, my name is Dirgan. I spoke to the high priest.
Nice to meet you, Jurgen.
I'm sorry?
No, I just said nice to meet you, Durgan. That's all I said.
Oh, well, nice to meet you as well. Anyhow, he said I can accompany you all, so I will be joining you all. My healing prowess is limited, but I will do what I can to provide the aid of Lathander to you.
Perfect. Maybe you could help with our friend here. He seems to be having something wrong with his ear.
Yes, please. It annoys me.
Well, let's take a look. And, he tries getting up on his tippy toes to try and, take a further look at your ear. He's all, bend down just a little bit here. He puts a wand up near your ear, and you see a light illuminate from the end of it. And he's all, what is this? He's all, hold still. And he kind of fumbles around in a belt pouch, pulls out some tweezers, and he reaches in. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Got it. And he starts pulling something long and wriggling from your ear. He says, "What is this?" And with that, the high priest comes back and stands back behind the alkalite. And the alkalite says, "That appears to be some mind-communicating creature, often used by mind flayers in listening in to your thoughts." Have you been near mind flayers recently?
You better check me next, just in case.
Very well. And he checks you out. No, you're good to go.
He could check me too, just in case. I don't know. I didn't. That's pretty crazy. I was with this guy. Gave him a drink.
Well, let's take a look. And he takes a look, and no, you're healthy as well.
Great. Friend, have you been fighting mind flayers?
I know not. I do not remember.
Well, yeah, just try to stay away from, crazy mind flayers.
Or even sane ones, who cares? Just get rid of them all together.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Good idea. Good advice. Why don't we finish talking to our friend here in the bunk? You're doing such a good job, Dean?
Durgan? And he says, thank you. And he goes, it looks like your friend Darius there, he's gone back to sleep.
Damn it. Oh, excuse my French. Oh well, I guess we should let him rest for now, right guys? You think?
Yeah, I think we've troubled him enough, but we'll appreciate his information.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you missed, Amanda, but they just found a worm inside Balasar's ear.
Okay, that is really disturbing.
You're telling us.
I concur with that assessment.
All right.
Good thing it wasn't a tapeworm that got pulled out.
All right. So, what would you guys like to do now that Darius he has gone back to sleep? You see Durgan, he goes over into one of the side rooms and grabs a backpack, and he's approaching you guys. He goes, I'm ready to set out. When are we heading out?
Tomorrow morning.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, you broke up again. I couldn't hear what you said.
I said, oh, okay.
Could you meet us at the Yawning Worm Inn at tomorrow, bright and early?
I will be there
Sunrise?
as the sun rises.
Wait, the what worm inn? The inn has worms.
Oh, I see. Maybe that's why the worm. But yeah, it was only there for a minute though. Good to plug your ears before you go to bed. That's...
Yep.
Hey, he nods in agreement.
I guess with that, we head back to Yawning Women.
Yep.
Yeah, I could definitely use a drink or 3.
I'll buy those drinks.
All right. So you guys head back to the Yawning Worm Inn. And I'm assuming Vi and John both head immediately to the bar, where the bartender asks, "What can I get for you to drink?"
I'll put that on a gold piece and just say, keep them coming, whatever she asks for.
Ah. What can I get for you?
What am I in the mood for? Something tall and strong. I'm pretty easy.
How about
Yes,
a
that
purple
sounds
wind
good.
shooter? Oh, you too? So, who all wants a purple worm shooter?
Is there an actual worm involved?
No, it is
Oh, wait,
fermented
I
from the
drank one
flesh
earlier.
of a giant purple worm, though.
Yeah, hit me.
Very well.
Me too.
Okay. Anyone else? How about you, Dragon Man?
Balasar does not turn down free drinks.
Excellent.
No more drinks for me, thanks.
I'll knock mine down as soon as I get it to Keith, so that I got an empty cup in front of me.
Okay. And you said to keep them coming, so here we go again.
I tell the guys that, don't go drinking too much now. They got early, Gotta, save, the forest and stuff. And people, this stuff. Come on.
Yes, but pre-adventure party is a tradition.
Oh yeah, I guess this is my first adventure, so I guess I wouldn't really know. Right.
Oh yeah, mine too. We're starting a tradition.
Sounds good.
That's true. The adventure and the fun is what it's all about.
Very true. Adventure and fun is always a positive thing.
All right.
Yeah, Keith, we'll just go ahead and party for a while till we're good and set up, and then go to sleep.
All right. You guys definitely have quite a few drinks, and the bartender eventually comes back to you for another gold piece, and then by that time, you guys got a pretty good buzz going. So while Vi, Jean, Balazar, and Toki are drinking, what is Andras?
I'm not drinking.
Oh, okay. So then, what is the rest of you guys
I'm watching
doing?
them drink.
When I first enter, I'll kind of look over the room. I'll order an ale and look for a dark corner, and I'll kind of just nurse that all night, just a single ale.
Alright, the darkest corner that you find is actually a booth that sits in the corner next to the stairs that goes up to where the rooms are. as the place is quite busy. There is a bard that is singing over in another corner, and all but that booth and a center table that accommodates 6 people right in front of the bar. There's also a big cloud of smoke from everyone that is smoking pipes in the room. Okay, and what is Toki and Ghost doing?
What time is it by now? Is it still like, is the sun set already, or?
Yeah, the sun has already set, and it's already an hour into the night now.
Okay. Would any of like the shops happen to be open, because we are in the merchants district?
You look out some windows, and it looks like there are some buildings next to the merchant way that still have lights on.
Yeah, I would want to head that way, because I think we still... I don't know what supplies anyone else has, but I might be missing some stuff.
Okay, so you're going to head out in search of a store for some equipment. Okay.
That's what I want to do too, Keith.
Okay, so are you both
Ghost
going
wants
together?
to go buy a cloak.
Sure. Well, I just started heading out. I didn't know what this was doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to go buy a cloak somewhere.
Alright, so you guys stroll across the merchant way, almost on the opposite end, where it comes to there's 2 roads that come to a V. You do see a store just on the other side of the road there. It looks like a general store, if you recall when you passed it earlier. And it still has some lights on out front. The doors are open, and you see a couple people coming and going.
I would go to that general store.
Alright, you enter in and are greeted by a half-elf. Stands about 5 feet tall, with long, almost a platinum white blonde hair. And he smiles and says, "Ah, good evening. We were getting ready to close, but what can we get for you today?" We have all kinds of goods.
Just wanted to get some... I'm sorry?
Oh, what can we get for you?
So I'm looking for some, some last-minute supplies to go on an adventure. Possibly a tent and some rations.
Oh, we've got rations, and I do have a tent. I only have the one though. It sleeps up to 8 people. Unfortunately, I don't have it set up right now, but I do have it over in this backpack, if that is something you're looking for. And as far as rations, we have some dried rations over here.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely the tent. Sure, the tent sounds good. And you have rations. How many rations do you have available?
I've got about probably at least 2 weeks worth there, if you want the whole bunch.
And how much for the tent, the rations together, like a combo deal?
I'll tell you what. If you buy the large tent, I will throw in the 2 weeks worth of rations. The tent, I've been asking for 25 gold pieces for it.
25 gold pieces for the tent?
Yes, sir.
Seems a little high, don't you think?
Is that high?
Yeah, it seems quite high. And I don't know if it's gonna work. Probably won't work. Not forget it. Goddamn half elf. Sorry. I was gonna use my Fey presence while talking to him to
Okay.
see if he can lower the price.
All right.
I can only use it once a day.
Okay.
And I say, maybe you could lower that price a bit. Possibly, 10 gold pieces for it. That'd be great.
All right. And what's the DC on that? What is your warlock spell save DC?
Oh, my warlock spell save DC.
Mhm.
Where would I find that? I found it on the main page.
Okay. Hold on just a second. It's gonna be, charisma plus. Alright, it's gonna be 8 plus your charisma bonus plus your proficiency bonus.
Oh, where do you see that?
It's under the warlock thing. So, what is your charisma bonus?
Oh. My charisma is a +4.
Oh, excellent. With that, he fails his savings throw. You see his eyes kind of cloud over, and he gets a cheery smile to, he's a big old smile. He says, I think you're right. That does seem to be a really high price. 10 gold pieces it is.
Well, thank you. You're being such a gracious, shopkeep. It's so awesome. And I give him the 10 gold pieces.
Thank you very much. I hope you have a great night.
You're most welcome. Thank you. And I take the backpack with the bedroll, with the tent and the rations, and I head back to the inn.
All right, excellent. Okay, and then Ghost was following behind, and you were gonna buy a cloak, Ghost?
Yeah, when I approach the shop, I'll just motion with my hands as if I'm rolling a cloak over my shoulders, and motion as if I'm lifting the cowl, and I'll pinch part of my black hair and kind of shake it and point at my hair to try to tell him what color I want.
Oh, okay. And he goes over to where there's a few cloaks hanging, and he says, "This one? Is that the one you wanting? Is that the one you?"
Yeah, sure.
All right, that'll be 1 gold piece.
All right, give him a gold piece.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I'll just leave.
All right. So you guys head back, and you guys arrive back as everyone else is still drinking it up.
I say, hey guys, don't party too hard.
Well, Balasar had kind of slinked away this way. Two of these could be together, and he would have headed back to wherever his room is, apparently, because he doesn't know where it's at. Awesome. So he goes and he sits at a different table.
I would get him. I say, hey, we gotta go to the room. Gotta get ready. You ready, guy?
Yes, I am ready. We must rest for tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah, my constitution's probably hit its limit, so I should probably crash too.
Okay. So is everyone going to retire for the night?
I'm close. But I hop up on the bar. And I ask, is there anybody here who possibly has some information that our party could use?
And as you do that, the bard that is currently singing a song stops, and the place goes quiet as everyone looks, and someone from the other side of the room yells out, "What kind of information?"
Anything that might be useful, sir. What kind of information might you have?
It kind of depends on what kind of information you're seeking. And then someone yells out, "Well, I heard that Fred's cow is pregnant and they're due for a baby calf in the morning. I don't know if that has anything that'll help."
Cheers to the cow. I'll drink a beer on that one.
And then someone else yells out, "Well, there's a mage in town. I think his name is Canthus. He's looking for some people to get rid of a bug problem."
Okay, I'm laughing too hard to talk. Give me a minute.
And then someone else yells out, "Why don't you do a dance up there?" And then everyone else starts chiming in, "Dance, dance, dance."
Okay, I think I'm gonna hop off the bar and go to bed. Room and go to bed. This is a bad idea.
Maybe they're right.
Alright, and so you hop down and start wandering towards the stairs, and the bard goes, "Hey,
Oh, wait.
hey you!" He's all, "I have a request to play a song for you. Anything in particular you would like for me to play?" As he's looking at you, Vi.
A song? Are you a bard?
Yes, I am. I am a song.
Oh, goodness. I think we need an inspirational song.
Ah, awesome. How about Trolls Over a Bridge? That's an inspirational song. Oh, I see the look in your eyes. That's not the song that you were wanting. Anyhow, he starts strumming a song along.
Well,
I'm sorry?
yes, perhaps something a little bit slower so that we all may have a good night's sleep.
Ah, excellent. I know the perfect one. And he starts playing a slow inspirational song.
I'm so inspired. I'm going to try and remember where my room was. I think he said it was upstairs to the left at the end of the left again.
Okay, so you head upstairs, tipsy as you are, hang a left and go all the way to the end, and you see that there's a room on the left and the right. After a couple seconds, you decide to open the door to the left, and it's empty. So,
That's the one.
yep. All right.
I'll go back. If Vi doesn't have a room yet, I'll offer her use of my room.
Oh, such a gentleman. But I will take my own room for the night. Thank you, sir.
All right, which so happens
you're
to be right next to Jean's room there, on the left up top. Okay, so what's everyone else doing? Well, I guess let me ask what Andres and Ghost is doing, because it sounded like everyone else were going to their rooms, unless I am mistaken.
I wanted to talk to the wizard. Was it Cantus?
There's a person that mentioned that there was a mage named Cantus looking for someone to take care of a bug problem, but Cantus is not here at the
okay.
inn.
Oh, I would ask that guy, where can I find Cantus? Possibly take care of that bug problem.
You know, I think he mentioned that he was going to be here for breakfast in the morning, so you might run into him in the morning.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome. Alright, so Andres and Ghost, what are you all doing?
I wait until the room thins out a bit, and then I will go up to the bartender to see about a room.
Ah, traveler. Ah, you need a room? I do have another room available. It will be 2 gold pieces for the night.
I kind of eye him for a minute, but then I reach into my pouch and pull out the coin and pay him.
Alright, your room is upstairs to the right, last room on the left. Okay. So that leaves us with
Last
Ghost.
room on the left.
Oh, I'm sorry?
You said the last room on the left?
Yeah, up top, to the right, last room on the left.
When's breakfast?
Breakfast is at sunrise.
Can you make sure to send someone up to get me? If I'm not already up.
I will do so. Okay, what's Ghost doing? Truman? Ghost?
As for me and enjoying my new adventure in life, I do not want to get up at sunrise. To get up, so should not be that early, please.
Oh, okay, I'll let you sleep in however long you would like to. Alright, and with that, I am assuming Ghost must have had to go Ninja AFK, because he's not responding. So anyhow, you all head up to your rooms for the night. Oh, There's Ghost.
Maybe his computer got eaten.
I hope his headset didn't get eaten. But he's got the worst luck with Miko eating him. I don't either. Did any of the rest of you guys hear Truman talking?
Nope.
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 You must have a mute key or something.
Yep, found it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what are you doing for the night?
What am I doing for the night? I'm gonna prey off of the crowds for as long as they're thick. Try to pick a few more pockets, make up for that cloak, and then I'll go up to the room.
Awesome. Okay.
Before I start picking pockets, how are those little secluded spots to sit? Can I hide in those little spots pretty easily, or is it like booths with a curtain?
There's booths, but there's no curtain, and they're not real dark. So.
Okay. All right. But when it starts getting dark, I'll step outside and I'll focus and concentrate on my features, and I will change them to appear as an elf about the same height and build. And I'll go back in and resume my pickpocketing.
And how are you doing that?
By how do you do it? By concentrating with my psionic focus and burning up. I guess I don't have to burn a PowerPoint that way.
Oh, okay.
And using disguise self.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alright, so you head back in. You look like an elf.
Yes, and then I'll pick pockets.
Okay. And so after you're done pickpocketing, what are you then doing? As the room
Go to
is
sleep.
Clearing out. Okay. Alright, so eventually everyone finally heads to the room to sleep for the night. And I need for everyone to roll a d20 for me. You could roll it right there in the chat window. So just grab your d20 and drag onto the chat window. Ooh, nice, a crit. Alright, so everyone has a good night. After everyone finally leaves or gets rooms for the night, the bard finally stops singing. It gets real nice and quiet. It's a nice cool breeze with the autumn blowing through the windows if you have your windows open. Balazar, you slept so well, you're going to have advantage on your first attack, if there is one, for the next day. So keep that in mind. And as sunrise is approaching, there is a knock on Andrus's door. Sir? Sir, wake up! Hello? Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Hello?
Get out of my chair, Diva. There.
I didn't hear whose room you knocked on.
On Andrus' door?
Yeah, after a few knocks,
Oh,
I rise out of bed and go to the door and open it.
You
Give it a little bit
requested
of a
to
scowl.
you requested to be woken up at sunrise, and it is sunrise, sir.
Thanks. I shut the door.
A rude fellow. Didn't even give me a tip. And he walks off.
I'll start gathering my things, get my armor on and then start going down the hall, knocking on the doors, looking for the rest of the party.
Alright, you go down knocking on doors. You eventually hit everyone's doors, so all of you hear knocking eventually on your doors. And you knock on a couple doors
Basically-
that aren't party members.
Yeah, I was just gonna say basically because I don't know and I'm not particularly worried about it. I just knock on every door and say breakfast, assuming that at some point I'll get everybody in the party and then I'll head downstairs.
Alright. So, is anyone going to ignore the knocking at their doors?
Oh, yes, I am. At least the first knock.
Well, I believe there was only one knock going. I'm sorry, what was that, Jose? I'm sorry, what was
You cut out, Keith.
I was asking, because it sounded like Jose was saying something.
no, I wasn't saying anything. He had to ask if anybody was going to ignore the knock, so I was just saying nope.
Ah, okay. So the only person ignoring the knocking on their doors is Vi?
I'm gonna ignore it. Also, I'm gonna take my own time to prepare, and kick this hangover.
Okay.
If somebody knocks on my door, I'm going out the window.
Alright. Okay, so Andres goes downstairs. Balazar and Toki, you guys obviously are answering, and are you going downstairs for breakfast?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the three of you are downstairs. Ghost slips out through his window and shimmies down the side of the wall, and find yourself on the left side of the building. The sun is coming up.
All right. Once again, I'll change form. I'll take on. I'll make myself look like a tall dwarf, and I'll go back inside the.
I'll be right back, Keith. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick, and then my character will just be preparing for the morning as normal.
Okay. Alright, so Ghost is heading to Earth to have breakfast, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Alright, and as you're going back in, you pass by the entrance, and you see Durgan outside, the alkalite with the really curly brown hair. Looks like he's
Okay.
waiting for somebody. Or some peoples. And then
That's one of the.
Oh, go ahead.
That's one of the people I was with.
that was the alkalite. You guys asked to accompany you guys.
I'm gonna watch that guy sneaking around first thing in the morning. He's got to be up to no good.
When I get downstairs, I'll have them prepare breakfast for everybody. And I'll sit down and eat, not too rushed, but not taking my time. And once it's done, if people still aren't down yet, then I'm going to go back upstairs and make another run at all the doors.
Okay. So once again, Vi and Jean, you guys hear knocking at your door again.
And this time I wait for a response from the other side of the door before moving on to the next.
I open my door and I walk out and slowly walk down the hall and down the stairs and put my head on the bar and ask, can I please have a glass of water?
Sure thing. As he gets you a glass of water.
I hate that feeling.
And, okay, so there are now 4 of you downstairs, and one tall-looking dwarf. And as you were knocking on Jean's door, you heard commotion in there. Sounded like he was getting ready. And you also heard water splashing in the room.
Taking that as a good sign, I go ahead and head back downstairs.
Okay.
I would want to get Durgan from outside. I would want to greet him because he's a new member of our party.
Oh, alright. So you call out for him, and he's like, oh, there you guys are. Because I was waiting out here. I was wondering if you guys were going to stand me up. So, what, are we having breakfast in here?
Yeah, just a quick breakfast before we head out. A couple of the party members got a little bit excited about our journey for tomorrow, and they just couldn't go to sleep for some reason.
Okay. All right. Well, no problem. And he accompanies you in. All right, John, you heard some knocking on your door once again. And then you hear the footsteps fade.
Okay, well, I'll clean up and then I'll go join them for breakfast.
Okay, so all 5 of you are downstairs, accompanied with Durgan, and some mysterious tall dwarf-looking guy is downstairs as well. And of course the bartender, it looks like he's getting ready. Wiping down the bar tables and setting up tables and whatnot.
I eat breakfast and I make sure that everyone has a full meal before we set out. Are we missing anyone?
You look around and apparently Ghost is not here.
Oh. You remember that quiet guy? Does anyone know where that quiet guy's at? Really, I see him in a corner sulking or something.
Was that the guy who was nonchalantly bringing us drinks?
Yeah, that guy. I think he was following us this whole time.
Wasn't he in a corner booth? Did he ever go and get a room last night?
I don't recall. Didn't wait to see.
I vaguely remember him checking over Vi to see if maybe he owed her money.
Really? Does he owe you money?
No, that was out of character, sorry.
I know, okay.
Well, he is sneaky. Maybe he's under the table. And look under the table.
Or in your ear. Let's take a look.
What kind of magic is that?